And guys, tomorrow marks 2 weeks since a massive sinkhole opened in Land O'Lakes, swallowing 2 homes. You remember, you can see that not a lot has changed when you go out there and look at that hole. There are more houses that are still off limits too, and the road is closed. And the 50-foot deep hole itself is still a cesspool of contamination and debris. 10 News reporter Eric Glasser went back to that neighborhood today, where people say they are frustrated waiting for someone to do something.
The hole looks the same.
When Shelby Curry looks at that massive sinkhole that opened up just 3 houses away in her Land O'Lakes neighborhood 2 weeks ago, she still sees the same thing.
The house is still there, right? And the car and everything.
And that's the problem. Pasco County has been haggling with the insurance companies of the houses affected, calling the cleanup a private matter. But so far, at least one of those insurers has said it's not their problem, and another says they've already paid the property owner and have no further liability.
The county is not going to spend taxpayer dollars to completely remediate the sinkhole.
In the meantime, neighbors have had to live with a closed road and the occasional stench from stagnant trash. There's concern their water wells are being contaminated by it, and who knows what it will do to property values.
Mainly it's the perception that people get is like, oh, that's dangerous, and they're not going to want to move into the neighborhood because of that.
Today, Pasco officials announced if the private insurance companies don't do something, they will. An emergency commission meeting scheduled for Monday morning, 3 contractors ready to move in within 24 hours to clean up. The bill they promise will be passed along to those insurers, somewhere between $650,000 and $1.2 million.
I can't tell them what to do. They have to do what they have to do. So.
Dottie Benschotter, whose home is right next to the hole, says USF geologists are now monitoring her property. Several neighbors have also asked Pasco to pay for ground-penetrating radar tests under their houses, even reimburse them for well water treatment.
We just cannot do that with taxpayer dollars.
Contractors say they intend to use a drag line to pull the debris up and out of the sinkhole, or at least close enough to the edge, where it can be picked up by heavy equipment and put into dump trucks. It will be then taken to a local landfill, spread out, and owners and renters of the property will be given a chance to sift through it looking for valuables. Cleanup is expected to take 2 to 3 weeks. Beyond that, the county isn't sure what it will do yet. Options range from leaving the sinkhole alone to filling and repairing, or maybe even connecting it with a nearby lake. In Land O'Lakes, Eric Glasser, 10 News.
Now, just this month, we've seen 2 sinkholes open up in the northern parts of Tampa Bay, Land O'Lakes and also in Spring Hill. But we've shown you how sinkholes form, but why do they form in certain areas? Let's go to the big map to show you what we're talking about. Here's the big map right here. The Florida Geological Survey analyzed the state of Florida to find areas where sinkholes are most likely to form. In the Bay Area, sinkholes of all sizes most likely to pop up are in Hernando, Pasco, Pinellas, and Polk counties. But if you live in the blue areas that you see right there, you're more susceptible to deeper sinkholes that pop up suddenly and cause catastrophic damage. If you live in the yellow areas that you see right there, that means you're more likely to see shallow sinkholes and a lot more of them. And this little pink area that you see right there means you're in the clear. Although it is possible, you probably won't see sinkholes in Manatee and Sarasota County.